Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Will Wiggleman, welcoming you into Detroit Country Day School for Women's Basketball League inaugural tournament action between the Grand Rapids Soul and the Detroit Shock. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. The Shock 1-0 after a resounding victory yesterday against the Cleveland Rockers Grand Rapids in their first ever game here this afternoon. Play 4 10-minute quarters here at Detroit Country Day School. The Soul wearing the baby blue uniforms going right to left right now on your screen, and the Shock in the darker blue going left to right. Once again, my name is Will Wiggleman. I'll be taking you through it this afternoon. We are just about ready for tip-off here between Detroit's Rose Mishaw and Grand Rapids' Janae Terry. One back by Mishaw, and the Shock get the game's first possession. They try and set it inside to Mishaw, but over her head and out of bounds, and quickly it's Soul's ball 9 seconds in. So Grand Rapids with his first chance. Dojane Williams had her pass go off of Andrea Gordon-McLean, number 32. So a turnover apiece already in the first 15 seconds of this one, and the Shock will try and get the offense going. Doria Williams kicks it to her left to Jasmine Powell all the way across. Carter puts it up and couldn't get to go. Right back to her, and she puts it in for the first points of the game. Shea Carter makes it 2-0 Detroit. There's a chance, and tied right back up by Gordon-McLean for Grand Rapids. Actually, that was a 3 for Grand Rapids. So now the Soul with a 3-2 lead. Near corner, Grays trying to fight her way to the middle. She drew a foul. Actually, the foul will be against Detroit. So the Soul will get possession here. It is 3-2 Grand Rapids here. We're about a minute into the opening quarter. Terry gives it across. Another 3 is up and off the rim from Gordon-McLean. Back the other way come the Shock. Still with it, Williams kicks it to the outside. 3 ball up off the rim, a little too strong. Back up top, long 3, and that one off the back of the iron. And we get a whistle here. Our first substitution of the game, it appears, as Destiny Lewis is coming off the bench for the Soul. Dojane Williams to Lewis, fighting her way in the paint, able to lay it up and in. Grand Rapids with a 5-2 lead. Here's a corner 3 and a response for Detroit. All tied up at 5. Marte Grays with the corner 3 there. Gordon-McLean off to her right to Terry. Now Williams with a 3 ball up and in, splash it through. And the teams are trading threes now. It's 8-5 Grand Rapids. Another quick 3. This one rebounded and put back in by Grays. Terry working on Grays. Hands it off. Gordon-McLean off the rim. And coming down with the rebound was Grays. This one put up and in with one hand by Shea Carter. So now a 10-8 lead for Detroit. There's Terry. Now pushing in. Williams gets to the rim and she's fouled on the way up. And we will get 2 free throws here for Dojane Williams. Delgene Williams with 2 free throws here. Her team trails by 2, 6:45 left to go in the first quarter, and she's able to make the first. A lot of quick up and down action early on in this game. Second one is good as well, so we're all tied up at 10 apiece. Powell quickly ahead, right underneath the basket, a reverse layup wouldn't go. Another chance, that one does for Rose Mishaw. Terry to Williams, 3 off the rim, rebounded by Lewis. Terry with a chance, that one wouldn't go. Back up come the Shock. 3 ball is up and it's in. Doria Williams gives the Shock a 5-point lead. That response attempt from Barnes was no good. Now another 3-ball attempt. That one clanks off the rim from Mishaw. Terry to the right wing. Gets it back at the top, drives the basket, hands it off, and the return pass off of Powell and out of bounds. Shock making 3 changes here before the inbound. Taylor Williams, Taylor Bennett-Cox, and Kamari Donald coming in for Detroit. Williams at the top for Grand Rapids. Turns it back. Shot by Terry. Flanks off the rim, no good. Taylor Williams spinning. Trying to feed it out, has a teammate, and it's tossed in by Taylor Bennett-Cox, number 55. Delgene Williams. Guarded by Donald. Gave it out, quick 3-ball drops for Gordon McLean. It's a 4-point game here, 17-13. Shock trying to open up that lead further again. And Taylor Williams able to put it down. Past the halfway point of the first quarter, 19-13 for the Detroit Shock. Gordon McLean had her pass taken away. Donald feeds it off. Powell. And blocked there was Bennett-Cox. Good defense by Delgene Williams. Williams rips it across. 3-ball Gordon McLean didn't have enough on it. Powell sends it off to her left. Taylor Williams had it knocked away, rolls out, and off of Grand Rapids, so it will stay Detroit ball. 14 seconds on the shot clock here. 19-13 your score, 4:10 left to go in the opening quarter of this Women's Basketball League inaugural tournament round robin game. It appears we have a timeout here. Both teams at their benches will get a quick break here. Tomorrow, same time, same place. The Grand Rapids Soul will be taking on the Cleveland Rockers. These two teams trying to continue their path to the championship. There are 3 teams in this tournament. These two and Cleveland. And after the round robin, the 2 teams with the best records will move on to that championship game. Detroit already off to a hot start, 1-0. This is the first game for the Soul. They put 17 seconds now on the shot clock. Powell to inbound. Tossed it up high. Fed outside, 3-ball. Wouldn't go, and rebounded by Terry. That was Taylor Williams who tried it from the outside. Terry in transition. Gives it off. That arcing try from Lee Williams wouldn't go. Now Taylor Williams to the basket, and she lays it in. Deljanae Williams back the other way for the Soul. Stops up. Gives it back to Terry. All kinds of traffic there. Deljanae Williams finds some space, but couldn't put the three ball down. Pass over the head of Bennett Cox. And that one out of bounds. It will be Grand Rapids ball. Lee Williams will inbound here. And Deljanae Williams will take it up court. Williams passes it off. Open three look. Planks off the rim for Barnes. Here come the shock. Mishaw trying to drive. Kicks it out. Driving the baseline. Powell, and she's blocked by Barnes. Barnes able to collect the ball. Has pressure all over her. She's able to get out of it. A nice pass to Terry. In transition, couldn't get her pass to Destiny Lewis. Back the other way come the shock. Spin move, but unable to lay it in there was Williams. She will take a couple of shots at the free throw line here. 2:34 left in the first quarter. 21-13 in favor of the Detroit Shock. First one up and in for Williams. Second one good as well, so it's a 10-point lead now for Detroit. Williams takes it off to Terry. Left side. Deljanae Williams down low. Kicked out. Lewis, three ball. Couldn't get it to go. Offensive rebound. Terry, and she puts it back in and one. So a chance to complete the three-point play here for Janae Terry. Offensive rebound and powered inside. Able to lay it in. Free throw no good, but Terry got the rebound. A three ball goes in! Soleil Barnes from downtown. The Soul are within 5. This ball is going to stay with Detroit down on the other end. Terry missed the free throw, got her own offensive rebound, and good shot from Barnes. There's an attempt from Mishaw that missed. Soul trying to make it a one-possession game. Three balls good! Barnes again, and it's a 2-point game. 8-0 run here for the Soul. Carter for Mishaw. Three ball. She's got it. And that stops the run. Extends the lead back to 5 for Detroit. Barnes. Top of the key, it's Terry. Working to her left. Underhand pass, Lee Williams off the backboard. And grabbed by Detroit. It's Taylor Williams. Looking for a passing option. And had it stolen by Terry. Has help with her. Gives it off, and it's laid in by Barnes. Game under a minute to go in the first quarter. Carter. Hands off for Taylor Williams. Williams tries it from range. Flanked off the back of the rim. Williams has it again. Try to pass it down low. Too many Soul defenders there. And back the other way comes Grand Rapids. Barnes, 3-ball. Wouldn't go. Barnes gets her own rebound. It's kicked out. Williams running jumper, and she's got it. They'll make it a 1-point game. Final seconds here in the first quarter. Detroit looking for one last chance. 5 seconds left. Carter driving, step back off the front of the iron, and a long one misses. That will do it for what's been an entertaining first. And it's 26-25 in favor of the Detroit Shock. We'll be right back with the second quarter here from Detroit Country Day School.
Talent Tracker was designed by college coaches to locate and track softball talent just like you. Talent Tracker has advanced player profiles, complete with your metrics, and internet-secure profiles that are fast and easy to use. Every college coach has their own profile that you can visit, and it lets them know you like their program. On Talent Tracker, you can DM any college coach in the country. On the road or at home, Talent Tracker keeps you connected. Research schools and communicate with college coaches anywhere. Talent Tracker will give you the edge you need to start getting recruited today.
Back here at Detroit Country Day School, 26-25 in favor of the Detroit Shock over the Grand Rapids Soul. After an entertaining first quarter, the 3 balls were raining throughout that opening 10 minutes on both ends. Both teams just putting up shots from beyond the arc, and a lot of them went down. It resulted in a nice high-scoring opening 10 minutes. Now the Soul will start with the ball to open quarter number 2, trailing by a point. It's Deljanae Williams bringing it up. Tried to feed it inside towards Gordon McLean. Had it knocked away. Here come the Shock in transition. Carter puts it up and in. Little rainbow. First points of the second quarter belong to the Shock, and they're up by 3. Barnes, top of the key. It's a pick from Gordon McLean. Barnes, step back, 3, and missed everything. So it will be a Detroit possession now. They'll take Shock with the deeper bench here. They have 3 players on their bench, while the Soul with just 1. This one goes out, as they say, off of Grand Rapids. And it's Detroit's ball with 13 seconds on the shot clock. Powell. Corner 3 is up and missed from Mishaw. Deljanae Williams. Gordon McLean. Hands off for Terry. Trying to work to her right. Williams. 3 balls up and off both sides of the rim. And it rolled out. Quick 3 attempt. Misses everything. Good save by Powell. And the Shock continue the possession. Doria Williams, pardon me. Couldn't get that one to go. It's laid back in by Carter on the rebound. 5-point lead for the Shock. Williams pass inside, knocked away from Terry. They have a foul called. And the ball will come all the way down to Detroit's end. I believe it will be shock ball here. It will be, as you get another look at that 3 ball from earlier in the quarter from Mishaw. Here is Mishaw, in and out. Shock maintained possession, but Lee Williams, I should say, gets in front of that pass. And now it's Barnes moving the other way, in with speed, and she couldn't lay it up and in. They turned on the Jets to split a couple of Shock defenders, but couldn't get the ball to go. Powell kicks it inside, laid up but not in by Taylor Williams. Lee Williams at the top, off for Gordon McLean. Corner 3, off the backboard, off the rim and out. Rebound by Taylor Williams. She kicks it over to Powell. Forced inside, Williams able to get that layup to go. And they get a timeout called here. A 7-point lead for the Detroit Shock, 32-25 with 7:18 left to go in the second quarter. I believe the Soul have not gotten themselves any points yet in this second quarter. That's almost 3 minutes old. Detroit is the only 6 points of this second quarter. And you see Tam Williams, assistant coach for the Soul, addressing her team, acting head coach for this game. Over on the other side, the Detroit bench. Soprana Bennett, the head coach of the Detroit Shock, there addressing that side. Ball will be inbounded right in front of our broadcast booth here by Destiny Lewis and brought up court by Deljane Williams. There's a quick 3 ball off the rim. Gotten back to Gordon McLean. Barnes. Terry. Gordon McLean quickly puts it up. Not enough on it. And the Shock will take possession again. 3:08 gone in this second quarter, and no points yet for the Soul. Right inside, kicked out to the corner. 3 is up and no good. Good rebound there and laid back in by Mishaw. On the other side, Soul couldn't get anything going offensively. In transition, and unable to put it in was Taylor Williams. Good defense there by Deljane Williams for Grand Rapids. At least gives her team a chance to reset on defense here. Powell had her pass almost picked off. But instead it's a 3 and dropped in by Adoria Williams. After the original pass by Powell was almost picked off by Deljane Williams. She has the ball now. Williams pull up off the rim. There's Taylor Williams for the Shock. Double teamed. Quick pass out. And a 3 ball off the backboard. Fed back inside and laid up and in by Mishaw. And the Shock running away with things here in the second quarter. They have the quarter's only 13 points. Three ball up, no good again. That was Barnes. Grand Rapids can't buy a point in this second quarter that's almost halfway done. Meanwhile, on the other side, Taylor Williams extends the lead for Detroit again. Deljanae Williams. That over to her right. Gordon McLean, turnaround shot, and finally, the Soul find a basket. 5 minutes and 15 seconds into the second quarter. 41-27 Shock now. Here's a three ball, up no good. Terry for Deljanae Williams, driving straight on, tossed up and couldn't get it to go. Shock trying to quickly put it back up. Great play by Terry, but she turned it over. Three ball from the outside, wouldn't go. Rebound, that one wouldn't go either, neither would the third chance. And finally the Soul take over and go back the other direction. Nice steal there. Adoria Williams, 1-on-2, trying to drive, lays it up and in. Soul trying to find something here. Terry trying to cross over, pass it off, and from the side of the basket, Deljanae Williams puts it in, and it's 43-29, a 14-point lead still for Detroit. Doria Williams to the paint, and it's put in by Misha. Terry from the top of the key, banks it off the backboard, and the rebound to Detroit. Taylor Williams kicks it out. Adoria Williams with a long three off the rim, and a foul called as Misha put it back up. And Misha will get a couple of free throws here with 2:50 left in this second quarter. 16-point lead for Misha's Detroit Shock. Make it 17 as she hits the first. Shock making a couple of changes here. Grays checks back in. The second free throw is no good. Here come the Soul. Rebound by Lee Williams. Couldn't get that one to go. Couldn't get the next one to go either. Another offensive rebound for Lee Williams. Couldn't get any points out of it. Back come the Shock. And it's laid in, end-to-end play there from Shea Carter. Terry. Off to the left. Wide open three, and Deljanae Williams couldn't get it to fall. Shock ball here with 2:15 left in the second quarter. Detroit trying to push its lead beyond 20. They're at 19 right now. Powell inside. Kicks back out beyond the arc. Donald gets it in. And it's a 22-point lead for the Detroit Shock. Deljanae Williams try to beat a pass over, comes all the way back, and a backcourt violation here against the Soul as Lee Williams couldn't bring it in. Destiny Lewis couldn't track it down before half court. .99 seconds left in this first half. Shock in firm control of this game. Whipped all the way across. Donald all the way back to the other side to Carter. Corner three, no good. Batted around and collected by Lewis. Terry works to her left, fed it inside, another pass. Williams banks it off the glass and in. Quick three off the rim as Donald tried to go quickly. Hit the final minute of this second quarter. Lewis. Deljanae Williams takes the shot and couldn't get it to go. Three ball up, no good for Carter. Back come the Soul. Terry kicks it to her right, gets it back. Deljanae Williams puts it up, clanks high off the rim, and the rebound pulled down by Grace. Grace, wide open three, she splashes it down. Deljanae Williams. To Terry. Final seconds of this first half. Terry may run out of time here. Williams has to put it up. She does not. And we get to halftime with a 23-point game. The Detroit Shock all over the Grand Rapids Soul, 54-31, as the Shock outscored Grand Rapids by 22 points in that second quarter. We'll be right back as we have hit halftime here at Detroit Country Day School. I'll be back with second half action just about 15 minutes from now. This is a Park Avenue Productions broadcast here of the Women's Basketball League.
Welcome to the new era of Prowlers Hockey. New owner, new store, new horn, fire, projectors on the ice. Yeah, this isn't your dad's McMorrin experience. This is Prowlers Hockey. Secure your seats for next season now at phprowlers.com/season-memberships.
Introducing Talent Tracker. Talent Tracker was designed by college coaches to locate and track softball talent just like you. Talent Tracker has advanced player profiles, complete with your metrics, and internet-secure profiles that are fast and easy to use. Every college coach has their own profile that you can visit, and it lets them know you like their program. On Talent Tracker, you can DM any college coach in the country. On the road or at home, Talent Tracker keeps you connected. Research schools and communicate with college coaches anywhere. Talent Tracker will give you the edge you need to start getting recruited today.
Welcome to the new era of Prowlers Hockey. New owner, new store, new horn, fire, projectors on the ice. Yeah, this isn't your dad's McMorrin experience. This is Prowlers Hockey. Secure your seats for next season now at phprowlers.com/season-memberships.
Introducing Talent Tracker. Talent Tracker was designed by college coaches to locate and track softball talent just like you. Talent Tracker has advanced player profiles, complete with your metrics, and internet-secure profiles that are fast and easy to use. Every college coach has their own profile that you can visit, and it lets them know you like their program. On Talent Tracker, you can DM any college coach in the country. On the road or at home, Talent Tracker keeps you connected. Research schools and communicate with college coaches anywhere. Talent Tracker will give you the edge you need to start getting recruited today.
Welcome to the new era of Prowlers Hockey. New owner, new store, new horn, fire, projectors on the ice. Yeah, this isn't your dad's McMorrin experience. This is Prowlers Hockey. Secure your seats for next season now at phprowlers.com/season-memberships.
Introducing Talent Tracker. Talent Tracker was designed by college coaches to locate and track softball talent just like you. Talent Tracker has advanced player profiles, complete with your metrics, and internet-secure profiles that are fast and easy to use. Every college coach has their own profile that you can visit, and it lets them know you like their program. On Talent Tracker, you can DM any college coach in the country. On the road or at home, Talent Tracker keeps you connected. Research schools and communicate with college coaches anywhere. Talent Tracker will give you the edge you need to start getting recruited today.
Welcome to the new era of Prowlers hockey. New owner, new store, new horn, fire, projectors on the ice. Yeah, this isn't your dad's McMorrin experience. This is Prowlers hockey. Secure your seats for next season now at phprowlers.com/season-memberships.
Introducing Talent Tracker. Talent Tracker was designed by college coaches to locate and track softball talent just like you. Talent Tracker has advanced player profiles, complete with your metrics, and internet secure profiles that are fast and easy to use. Every college coach has their own profile that you can visit, and it lets them know you like their program. On Talent Tracker, you can DM any college coach in the country. On the road or at home, Talent Tracker keeps you connected. Research schools and communicate with college coaches anywhere. Talent Tracker will give you the edge you need to start getting recruited today.
Welcome to the new era of Prowlers hockey. New owner, new store, new horn, fire, projectors on the ice. Yeah, this isn't your dad's McMorrin experience. This is Prowlers hockey. Secure your seats for next season now at phprowlers.com/season-membership.
Welcome back to Detroit Country Day School. After one half of play getting set for the second half, the Detroit Shock have a 54-31 lead over the Grand Rapids Soul. Take a look back at some first half highlights. It was close after the first quarter. These teams traded 3 balls in that first quarter. It was 26-25 after the opening 10 minutes, but Detroit took over in that second quarter, took more than half the quarter for the Soul to even get a basket. And the Shock have now built a 23-point lead. And you see all the highlights there. And, you know, there was one of the few baskets for the Soul in that second quarter. But the Shock really took things over. And, you know, you expected that Detroit would have some more legs as this game went along. They do have a deeper bench. They have 3 subs as opposed to Grand Rapids 1, but they were able to take over in that second quarter, maybe a little bit earlier than some people may have thought. 10 minutes are up on the clock to begin this third quarter, begin the second half, and we'll see if the Soul can kind of start eating into this lead a little bit and put themselves in a manageable position come the fourth quarter. And there you see the Shock trying to move to 2-0 in this round robin. And that would just about secure them a spot in the championship game if they do get that second win, because they do only play 3 round robin games. Team switching ends, so the Soul will go from left to right now on your screen, still wearing those baby blue jerseys, while the Shock will now go right to left, wearing the darker blue. And it is Soul ball right now, and a quick shot from Destiny Lewis off back iron, and rebounded by Misha. Jasmine Powell slips it inside and laid up and in. A nice play there, finished off by Graves. Terry kicks it near side to Barnes. She tries a three. She's got it. Back the other way, Adoria Williams. Each team 1 for 1 on their possession so far. Here's a three, splashed. Misha from range with the response. Terry with an open jumper, couldn't get it to go. Rebounded. Terry with a long 2, and she drops it in. Good rebound there by Barnes underneath the basket. Doria Williams tried to pass it down low, but a travel called. And it will be Grand Rapids ball going the other direction. 23-point lead right now for the Detroit Shock. Barnes, long 3 off the backboard, and it rolled out. That looked like it was going down, but just rimmed out. Meanwhile, on the other side, one clanks off the rim as Adoria Williams took the shot. Terry kicks it to the near side, but couldn't be brought in by Gordon McLean. Now we get a turnover here. It will be Shock ball, 8:10 left in the third quarter. Doria Williams dribbles up court, gives it off for Misha, and her 3 ball goes in. Rose Misha is feeling it from long range in this second half. Three on the other end, wouldn't go, and rebounded by Carter. Carter in transition, tried a layup, and she got hit on the arm. We'll get a foul and 2 free throws for Shea Carter. Lead is 26 for Carter's Detroit Shock. Make it 27 as that one is up and in. Carter again, 2 for 2. That's a 28-point lead for Detroit. Deljanae Williams, pull-up shot, just able to roll it in. Powell for Carter, kicks it outside. Grays, how about another 3? That one wouldn't go. Now a stoppage here. And it looks like it will stay Detroit ball. Inbounded by Powell. Put inside. And as Mishaw was trying to power her way to the basket, looks like a foul is called here. "14 seconds on the shot clock. Doria Williams gives it off, put back inside. Carter couldn't get a shot away. Doria Williams puts it up, and she's got it. Another three for the Shock. Soul looking for a response. Lewis puts it up, couldn't get it to go. Back the other way. Mishaw gave it off. Top of the key, it's Doria Williams. Quick pass in the middle. Carter couldn't lay it in. Nice passing play by the Shock, but Carter just couldn't finish it. That's all right, though. They're still up by 29. Pass inside, picked off by Powell, and she starts in transition. Bounce pass, laid in by Mishaw. It's 69-38 Detroit. Now the long pass for Lee Williams. She couldn't get the wide open layup to go. Grace, Powell puts it up from range and off the rim. Lewis hands off for Barnes. In the corner, Lee Williams. Off the backboard, she gets her own rebound. Couldn't put it in. Here's a pull-up jumper. That one off front iron. Another chance here, and this time Doria Williams able to get it to go. The lead is 34 for the Detroit Shock. Past the midway point of this third quarter. Three is up off the backboard. Collected by Lewis. Inside Lee Williams battling, and she's able to put it in. Doria Williams. Powell thought about a quick pass. Works to her right. Muscled off by Lee Williams. Powell, step back, corner three off the rim. Barnes, pull up three. Bounces high off back iron and collected by the Shock. Jasmine Powell working on her number 4 opposite Terry. Straight away three. Not enough on it for Mishaw. Eljanae Williams. Trying to drive in, kicked it out, and picked off by Grays. She has an open lane and couldn't lay it in. A little bit of back pressure there from Terry, who turned the ball over. Carter to Grays, and that one's an easy layup. We'll get a break here. 3:37 left in this third quarter. A 34-point lead for the Detroit Shock. They started running away with it in the second quarter, and it's continued here in the third. They're out shooting the Soul 20-9 in this third quarter. And their coach seems to have gone a little bit younger. She might be drawing up a play in crayon over there. And you see that last basket there for Grays. The easy lay-in off the turnover. Looking at the Soul bench, Coach Tam Williams. And the game tomorrow for the Soul will be very important against the Cleveland Rockers. Unless they make some kind of a miracle comeback here, Detroit will be 2-0. Grand Rapids and Cleveland will both be 0-1. It'll be very important to win tomorrow and give yourself a chance to make it to that championship game. The way this Detroit Soul team has been running through its opponents so far, Cleveland yesterday and Grand Rapids today, might be a tough challenge for anybody who makes that championship game. Gordon McLean or Deljanae Williams. Gordon McLean inside, trying to put it up, she's stuffed. This time she gets a 3 off and gets the fortunate bounce. And she shares a lap with Tyler Bennett Cox going back up the court. Meanwhile, a turnover. And Deljanae Williams couldn't get a wide open 3 to go, but she finds Lewis for a lay-in. So the Detroit lead back under 30. And a touch pass off the hands of Bennett Cox and out of play. As Gordon McLean picked up off the floor by her teammate. 2:43 left in this third quarter. There's the touch pass, just try a little tic-tac-toe thing there. Grays couldn't find Bennett Cox. Deljanae Williams picks it off to her left. They drive the baseline. Gordon McLean with a 3, and she's got it down. A 7-0 run for the Soul in this third quarter. And that ends off the made shot by Kamari Donald. Back on the other end, that one splashed down by Williams. Carter off to her left to Adoria Williams. She gets into space, off the rim, and a fortunate roll. Lead back up to 30 for the Shock, 80-50. 3-ball off front iron. Shock in transition, quick shot, splash down by Donald. Terry for Barnes. Working on Donald, got it to Lewis, outside shot, would it go? Back the other way, Carter drops it off, long 2, in and out, and it's cleaned up there right on the rim by Bennett Cox. Passed inside, and Terry able to lay it in. Donald, with under a minute to go in this third quarter. All the way to the other side, Carter 3, wouldn't go. Nice rebound and lay back in by Bennett Cox. Shock have a lot more height down there in the paint than the Soul do, and it's resulted in a lot of second chance opportunities in this game. As there's a misplayed ball that turns the other direction and couldn't be laid in by Adoria Williams, but she was fouled. So she'll get a couple of free throws here. 6.3 seconds left to go in this third quarter, and then we'll get to the fourth quarter, which will be all but a formality. A 35-point lead for the Detroit Shock before these free throws from Williams. And she nails the first. Williams ready again. Her second, up and in as well. One last chance here for the Soul. Get something on the board here in this third quarter, but that one too strong. And we head to the fourth, 89-52. The Detroit Shock lead the Grand Rapids Soul. We'll be right back for the final 10 minutes before the Shock put another win in the books here from Detroit Country Day School.
Welcome to the new era of Prowlers Hockey. New owner, new store, new horn, fire, projectors on the ice. Yeah, this isn't your dad's McMorrin experience. This is Prowlers Hockey. Secure your seats for next season now at phprowlers.com/season-memberships. Welcome to the new era of Prowlers Hockey. New owner, new store, new horn, fire, projectors on the ice. Yeah, this isn't your dad's McMorrin experience. This is Prowlers Hockey. Secure your seats for next season now at phprowlers.com/season-memberships.
Getting set for the start of the fourth quarter here at Detroit Country Day School, and the Detroit Shock are taking the Grand Rapids Soul to school today. 89-52 your score heading into the fourth quarter. Shock outscored the Soul 35-21 in that third quarter. They have a 37-point lead heading into the final 10 minutes of play. And they have been money from downtown throughout much of this game. Doing well with points off turnovers as well. You see another pull-up three there. Working in transition, but the Shock have been able to do whatever they want offensively. And really the turning point of this game was a long dry spell at the start of the second quarter for the Soul. Took them more than half of the second quarter to even get a basket, and that allowed Detroit to build a big lead that they've continued to add to as this game has moved along. Left side flung across. Good ball movement, three ball off the rim and wouldn't go for Mishaw. Little too strong. Passed inside. Jordan McLean works her way beyond the arc and didn't have enough on that shot. Fed ahead. Doria Williams regains control. Tried to cut back to the basket, couldn't do it. Now takes the shot. Off back iron. Mishaw trying to drive back in and gets it to go over the smaller defender. Deljane Williams. Soleil Barnes. Over to Janae Terry. Inside and laid in by Williams. Doria Williams to the right side. Driving in. Sent over for a corner three by Donald. She couldn't hit that one, as it was Grays who sent the pass over to that corner. Gordon McLean kicks it up top. Terry, bounce pass down low, and Deljane Williams couldn't get it to go, but it looks like she drew a foul on Adoria Williams. And Deljane Williams will get a couple of free throws here. Her team trailing 91-54. First one is good. 2 for 2 there on that trip to the line for Deljené Williams. Shock looking to go quickly. Nice no-look pass inside and finished off by Mishaw. What a look by Adoria Williams. Terry trying to drive in. Passed off, and the shot missed. Back the other way come the Shock. Donald pull-up shot. Wouldn't go. Batted up in the air. Hand off, lay-in for Mishaw. Gordon McLean thought about the corner three, instead goes to Deljené Williams. Try to pass inside, saved there by Carter. Up come the Shock. Williams three, a little too much on it. Gordon McLean for Barnes. Back to Gordon McLean. Her three, not enough. Here come the Shock again. 7 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Corner three by Donald. That one rattles in. Terry the other way. Working slowly. Terry tried to whip a pass across. Comes over to the broadcast booth here. Good hand from our technical director, Robert Sherby, to make sure that didn't hit any of our equipment. And we will get an inbound here for the Soul, as they say that went off a Detroit player. Shock making a couple of changes here. It's inbounded by Barnes. Deljené Williams to Terry. To the middle, and a nice drop in there by Gordon McLean. Passed inside. That one wouldn't go off the rim. Soul come back up, trailing by 40. Quick three look. Off the rim and out. Nice steal there by Barnes. Gives her team another opportunity. Terry tried to make a pass and couldn't find a teammate. And it's a turnover by the Soul. 5:54 left in the fourth quarter. 98-58 in favor of the Detroit Shock as they move up with the ball. It's Donald. Inside. Mishaw up and in and one. Rose Mishaw with a strong move there to get the Shock to triple digits. She'll also shoot one from the line as she was working there on Lee Williams. Three-point play is good for Mishaw. 3 points the hard way, and it's 101-58. Deljené Williams dropped it back. Got it back. Williams, three ball. And that one rattles home. Back to a 40-point lead for the Shock. Mishaw on the other end with a response. Rose Mishaw has been on fire from three-point range in this second half. Terry. Three ball from Deljené Williams and another response. Teams trading threes here. Mishaw again. That one goes. Rose Mishaw can't miss. How about Williams on the other side? And that one off the rim. It was fun while it lasted, but the Shock will get the ball and go the other way in just a few moments after this timeout. That was a fun little back and forth, teams trading threes. And how about Rose Mishaw with a couple of them on the other side for the Shock. There's the first one. Rose Mishaw has been feeling it in this game. 4:32 left to go in the fourth quarter, as her Shock have run away with this one pretty much since the second quarter. See if the Soul can get anything that they can build on ahead of tomorrow's game against the Cleveland Rockers. Again, that will be an important one. Same time, same place here at Detroit Country Day School, 3 p.m. I hope you'll tune in for this Women's Basketball League broadcast, part of the inaugural tournament for the Women's Basketball League. Ball to be inbounded by Rose Mishaw. Underneath her own basket, and coming back to be part of that, Kamari Donald. Donald kicks to her left. It's worked into Powell. Powell trying to drive in, double team, still got a shot off, and it was put back up by Grays. She drew a foul, and Marte Grays is going to head to the free throw line. Or pardon me, that's Tyler Bennett Cox, number 55, not 35. Bennett Cox at the free throw line here, shooting 2. First one rattles home. And the second one splashed right down, 2 for 2 at the line on that trip for Tyler Bennett Cox. 109-64. Here's a nice passing play by the Soul. It's laid in by Barnes. Shock find the open player in Powell. Powell kicks it to the outside. Donald off the side of the rim, and it goes out of play. 3:44 left to go in this fourth quarter as time ticks away on the Soul. Terry working on Grace. Kicks it out, 3-ball. Barnes, and she's got it. 109-69 now. And there's a corner three on the other end, just a tad too strong. They lead it all the way ahead to Barnes, and she lays it in. Back up comes Powell for Detroit. Off to her right, driving in with a strong play is Mishaw. 111-71 for Detroit. Lewis, long 2, off the backboard, off the rim, and defensive rebound made by Mishaw. She gets it back. Over to the corner. Gray steps around her defender. Couldn't get the shot to go. Mishaw came flying in looking for the defensive rebound. Instead, Deljanae Williams kicks out to Barnes. Her 3 off the rim and rebounded by Donald. Off to the right. Bennett Cox. Donald. Grays. Long shot. Off the rim. Rebounded and laid in by Rose Mishaw. Under 2 to go in this one. 3 ball up and good for Deljanae Williams. Powell swung it inside, laid up, couldn't go down, and the second chance opportunity draws a foul. Marte Grays strong inside, and she'll go to the line for 2. $113.74 our score right now. She gets the first to go. Second one up and in as well. A perfect trip for Marte Graves. Stretched all the way to the corner. 3 ball is good for Barnes. Doria Williams for the shock. Tried to feed it inside and couldn't be laid in there by Mishaw. Final minute of play in this one, 115-77. 3 ball. No good there for Gordon McLean. Passed inside, Bennett Cox. Couldn't move it, couldn't lay it up. She was fouled, and she will go to the free throw line. Tyler Bennett Cox. First one, clanks off the rim. Bennett Cox again, count it. And it's 116-77. Fed inside, Barnes. Tried a reverse layup, wouldn't go. Williams. Off to her left, Grays a 3, count it! Seconds left. Lewis, how about a 3? The other side, yes! One more chance with one. Mishaw couldn't get it to go, but the Shock win it by 39, 119-80 to move to 2-0 as they crushed the Grand Rapids Soul here this afternoon at Detroit Country Day School. So the Soul moved to 0-1. They have a big game tomorrow against the Cleveland Rockers. Same time, same place. So I hope you'll tune in right here for Women's Basketball League inaugural tournament action. But that's going to do it for us this afternoon. Running our show today, technical director Robert Sherby. On the cameras, Lindsay Lucas, Ethan Adkins, and Aiden Bricker. And Sean Detbay was running the graphics for the entire crew. My name is Will Wiggleman. We thank you so much for watching this Park Avenue Productions broadcast of the Women's Basketball League. And we hope you'll join us next time here with Park Avenue Productions.